If you've been using Windows 10 or 11, you might have noticed some annoyances. Forced updates, stricter hardware requirements, and Microsoft collecting more and more of your data. For a lot of people, it feels like Windows is less of a tool and more of a service you're locked into. That's where Zorin OS comes in. It's a Linux distribution built to look and feel familiar for Windows users, while giving you back freedom and privacy. Let's take a quick look at why it might be worth trying. Now, this is not a step-by-step guide, but more of a wake-up call. I have plenty of links in the video description if you need more information and guidance. Why Zorin? Well, first off, it doesn't come with the baggage of Windows. No forced updates, no nagging ads, no data harvesting. Instead, you get an open source system you control, and it's surprisingly easy to get started. The installer walks you through everything, and you can even boot Zorin directly from a USB stick just to try it out before committing. Once you're in, you'll find a desktop that can mimic Windows or Mac OS, depending on what feels more comfortable. Out of the box, Zorin has an office suite, media tools, and a software store where you can grab popular apps, most of which are free. Need Windows programs? Tools like Wine and Play on Linux let many of them run just fine, and Steam's Proton support makes a lot of Windows games playable too. Hardware support is better than most people expect. Wi-Fi, printers, USB devices usually just work. And best of all, Zorin is customizable. You can tweak the look and feel in ways Windows used to allow, but really doesn't anymore. Who's it for? Well, if you mostly browse the web, stream, and do office work or study, Zorin can handle it easily. It's also great for older PCs that struggle a bit with Windows 11. And if you're privacy-minded, it's a breath of fresh air. That said, if you rely heavily on specific Windows-only software or want to play every latest AAA game, you might need to stick with Windows or use Zorin in a dual boot setup. Again, see the links below. Zorin OS doesn't ask you to be a Linux guru. It's designed to be approachable. Think of it as a way to get out of the Windows bubble without losing your footing. So if you're curious, give it a spin. You might find that your old PC feels brand new, and that computing can be simple, fast, and yours again. So that's another video in the can. If you found this informative or interesting, please consider liking and subscribing down below. And remember, be excellent to each other.